Let's teach them a lesson.
Almost to the finish line. Surrender.
Okay.
We
Hop là.
triumph together.
Il faut refaire tout le chemin jusque... Après on n'est jamais allé vraiment devant l'arbre de mana, guys. Ça va être une
This shouldn't
first.
take long.
We ask for your
You're mine.
assistance.
Next. Come at me.
Better get out that elemental vessel. Poison is taking its toll. On. Here. Easy.
Oh la chouin.
Not drop your defenses until the very end.
Okay.
Hop là.
Learn to move.
Il faut soigner Joey.
Here.
Here, use this.
Je devrais mettre une caméra quand je dors comme les bébés. Imagine tu vois des trucs surnaturels. Ce serait terrifiant. Passer par là. Il faut qu'on passe par le village de Julei. Verdus, village du bois. Toujours les marchands. Toujours présents. L'appel de gnome. Regardez, on se rapproche du vrai arbre de mana pour l'instant. Enfin, après tout ce temps. Est-ce qu'on va vraiment finir par y arriver? Ou est-ce qu'il y aura un plot twist et... et au final, on va devoir s'enfuir. Et là, ça y est, on a toutes les offrandes. Bah, sauf celles qui sont mortes. Et sinon, on a toutes les offrandes. C'est un labyrinthe ici. Mais attendez. Ah oui, ça, je peux activer ça.
Time to shine.
Ah.
Looks like we've been teleported.
C'est comme ça qu'on arrive ici, l'eau. Incroyable, hein. Faut tuer les dragons là, avant qu'ils deviennent grands. Oh, on m'a bouffé. Oh là là.
I can still fight.
Réveille-toi, balle le con. Ah.
I can still fight.
Hop là. Mais je me fais enculer par des petits tétards de con là, c'est trop là.
You're mine.
Il y a des ennemis vraiment. Et tu vois là. Ah, attention. Il sort d'où lui? Ah mais c'est les tétards qui deviennent des dragons en fait.
You're mine.
C'est dans cet ordre.
This was our victory.
Super.
This is kind of exciting. Is this?
Balance de la déesse.
Resonate. Grizzly. Please work.
Grizzly.
Grizzly.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai dit? Si ça se trouve, c'est l'esprit de la galaxie qui veille sur moi et qui essuie mon nez qui sait. Bien sûr. C'est la déesse Jaifei qui veille sur toi. Bien sûr, bien sûr.
Watch your step
Il
here.
n'y a pas de raison de douter.
Come Take it away.
En vrai, je pourrais me TP pour aller plus vite. Mais bon, il y a quand même 2-3 trucs en plus que je peux récupérer. Donc,
Grizzly.
vas-y, pourquoi pas, quoi. Qu'en dites-vous?
Yes. Time to shine. Looks like
Time
we've
to
been teleported.
shine! Il y a des petits spots inconnus là, c'est bien.
This shouldn't take long.
Salamander Candle.
Take this.
Salamander Candle. And now, the insane. Yes. Salamander Candle.
Salamendo!
Easy.
Hop là!
This was our victory.
Ah, il faut illuminer.
Okay, that did the trick.
Il faut illuminer. C'est celui-là qu'il faut bouger?
If I turn it like this. If I turn it like this.
Yes,
Okay,
boy.
that did the trick.
Yes, boy. Toutes les nuits, mon oreiller se trouve par terre à 2 mètres de mon lit. Non, mais là, tu fais des trucs bizarres dans ton sommeil, là. Là, je suis DSL, là. C'est vraiment, tu es possédé. Tu es possédé, en fait. Ah, je pense qu'il faut que je rebouge ça.
If I turn it like this.
If I turn it like
Turn it like
this.
this. Okay, that did the trick. Got some syrup.
Voilà. Allez, on avance.
Activate. Take it away.
Je combats des démons et l'oreiller prend pour les autres. Mais ouais. Tu combats les Da Boys même dans ton sommeil. C'est beau. Cette dévotion. Alors peut-être, est-ce que nous allons arriver à l'arbre de mana, mesdames et messieurs? Est-ce que nous allons trouver la déesse de mana? Attention, la réponse dans quelques secondes. Après ce chargement, il nous raconte comment utiliser la...
I wish we'd been able to thank Trent for his help earlier.
He probably saved our bark back there. Goodbye, convoy. Hello, calamity.
I was so desperate to get Hina's core stone. I almost lost myself.
Ah mais on va revoir
We owe
l'arbre.
him.
Who knows? We might get another chance to show our appreciation to Trent.
On va revoir l'arbre sacré. Enfin l'arbre, l'autre, celui qui nous avait sauvé la vie là pendant que Diophoros il était en train de casser la gueule à Olin. OMG. Oh là là. Le goût. C'est pas lui l'arbre de mana.
Alms, I see you have returned.
Phew! You had me worried, Trent. Thanks for the help with Delaphos earlier.
Your thanks is unnecessary. As the overseer of the sanctuary, I could not sit idly by and allow harm to come to the Alms in the midst of their pilgrimage.
Trent? As in the sentry of the sanctuary? Watcher of the Alms' passage? He is much larger than recorded in the texts I've read on the subject. Could I perhaps... Not now, Aish. Focus.
As for you, Soul Guard Val, here is where the escort's journey ends. I have bidden farewell to many a Soul Guard in my time here as the Overseer. However, you have been appointed as an Alm in your own right. You may proceed onward to the Mana Tree with the rest of the Alms.
Okay.
Thank you. I am honored to fulfill my duty as the Alm of Light. But before that, I want to talk to the Mana Goddess.
Curious. I would inquire as to what you have seen and heard on your travels that would prompt such a request. Please enlighten me.
We know that Delaphos is planning to take his revenge on the Mana Goddess, but we don't know why.
He's going around reviving benevolence to stir up trouble. Sure, we defeated 3 of them already, but that's not the point.
The point is that Delaphos is regaining strength, and now he looks really weird and really menacing. We can't let him keep going like this.
Before long, he will arrive to assault the sanctuary. We seek a way to stop his progress, but we need the goddess's guidance.
You plan to stop Delaphos yourselves?
Eh oui,
Yet
Sherry.
again, you surprise me.
We feel partially responsible for his resurrection and sudden rise to power. Plus, he still has Hina's core stone. I have to fix this before I can give my soul to the cause. Please understand.
Your plight is noted. It is not my wish to place any undue burdens on the Alms, nor on the goddess of mana herself. But I believe I am coming to understand what the elemental spirits saw in you when making their choices. There is change brewing in Kidiel. Steel yourselves, Alms. You may enter the sanctuary with my blessing. Prepare your minds and hearts for when your souls will be necessary, and for what purpose you have been called.
Ominous
Okay.
words, my friend. We'll stop by after we hash things out with the Mana Goddess. How about you wish us luck on our way?
Very well. Until we meet again, Alms, take care and keep a weather eye out on the road
Le
ahead.
POV, il est effrayant.
Thanks. We'll try.
Mon Dieu.
Now it's off to see the Mana Goddess.
POV de l'arbre. JPEP. C'est quand que t'auras les résultats du coup, Koalo? Et on va parler aux gens.
Ok.
On peut enfin pénétrer dans le sanctuaire. Je me demande si la déesse va bien. On approche enfin. Mon cœur bat la chamade.
Yes.
Je suis certaine que la déesse partagera sa sagesse avec nous.
Curious.
Trent, le grand sage de la forêt. J'aimerais échanger sur de nombreux sujets avec lui si le temps me le permet.
Ok.
Aucun monstre ne devrait se trouver dans l'enceinte du sanctuaire, mais restons prudents. Ouais, je sens qu'on va flop, hein. Je sens qu'il y aura des monstres, on va se faire attaquer. Parti.
The Sanctuary of Mana.
Karina, pas si vite, hein.
Ah,
Alors peut-être. Waouh.
That's gotta be the Tree of Mana.
wow.
It's beautiful. Almost familiar.
Regardez
in a
le
way.
gang. Le gang est au
Familiar.
complet. Enfin,
Yes, it makes sense that you feel that way.
oh la fake.
The fairy.
La fake.
As always, I see. Life begins with the mana tree, and when your time in this realm is over, your soul returns here to continue the cycle of rebirth.
Oh, then the mana tree oversees not just the Alms, but all creatures. It's where all souls end up.
When the world was still Fadiel, the mana tree was in the spirit realm, right?
Yes, if Kitiel had not been created, you would never have had the opportunity to see the mana tree.
Incredible. If only I could tell everyone back home what a stunning sight this all is.
We've wasted enough time looking. It's time to get some answers.
How might one find the goddess in order to seek an audience?
Follow the path and it will lead you to her. Be sure to stay on the path, though.
Ok. L'arbre de Manor Mages. Ça y est, nous y est.
But that's...
Monsters?
Oh.
Here?
Bah, ils sont mignons,
We
eux.
never had monster infestations before. There goes the neighborhood.
The barrier around the mana sanctuary is meant to be impenetrable. However, I happen to have several hypotheses over the origins of these sanctuary monsters. Some species might have been trapped inside of the barrier at the time of its fabrication. Or perhaps specific species are able to puncture...
Ok.
Oh my, Master Aish is muttering to himself yet again.
Let him talk. Maybe he'll bore the monsters to death.
We should get going, but be careful, everyone.
JPP, Julie, il a aucun chill. Vraiment.
We didn't account for monsters once we
Wow.
were in the sanctuary.
On dirait une
What could be the
peinture.
cause?
Leave the
MG.
hypotheses to Aish, Morley. We got bigger fish to fry.
Finally, a lucky break. Now that I'm an Ulm, I can protect you all the whole way.
Non mais regardez-moi ça, quoi.
Please work. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
C'est crazy, là. Il y a des petits bébés monstres. Vas-y, on va se les faire, mais si on prend un peu d'XP en même temps, c'est pas plus mal.
You will not stand in the way of our goal.
Take this!
Ils sont tout mignons en plus.
Oh, Spirit! Yes! Salamando Candle!
Bam.
What? That's it?
On les a dégommés.
Taking this?
If there were trapped species inside of the
Wow.
barrier, we must take into account the change in habitat. Could evolution have played a part in creating this many subspecies? Or perhaps...
Should we permit him to ponder uninterrupted? Words will not reach him at this stage, I believe.
It figures. Aish, stop falling behind if you don't want to find your own way.
Oh mais Morley, lâche-le. Putain, il est tellement amoureux, c'est une dinguerie. Bonjour.
Save this one just for you! Rumble! You're finished!
One rival remains.
They were nothing but hot air.
Ah oui, oui, oui.
Let me see. Is this?
Waouh.
Taking this?
Avec la lumière. C'est éblouissant.
Taking this?
Taking this.
You will not stand in the way of our goal. We ask for your assistance.
Non mais...
Surrender. Out of my way. We ask for your assistance.
C'est la folie là.
Easy! Come at me! Okay.
Les pauvres.
It's just survival of the fittest.
On les réduit en cendres.
Power of mana! Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Est-ce qu'un Big Helico va foutre le feu à l'arbre? Comme dans Avatar? Non mais... En vrai, il y a des chances.
It would have been nice to have Hina here to see this.
Yeah,
Imagine le
she
drame.
would have loved this view.
Then I'll be sure to soak up as much of the atmosphere as I can, for her sake.
That's the idea, Karina. I'll do the same.
Rip Ina, bien sûr. Repose en prout. En même temps, elle avait pas qu'à mourir, hein, cette grosse bouffonne. Do better.
You're mine! You're mine! Easy!
Watch out! One rival remains.
Take this! They were nothing but hot air.
They were not even on air.
Grizzly! Power of mana! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Taking this?
What went through the minds of the Olms of old as they walked this path?
Our thoughts often turn to those we left behind in times such as these.
Bittersweet to reminisce, but my heart still feels warm. I'll bet you the alms of the past will give us a warm welcome.
Grant me power!
À l'attaque!
They don't know what to go.
Save this one just for you! Rumble!
Est-ce que vous avez regardé Fleabag? Le nom dit quelque chose, mais non, j'ai pas vu.
Easy!
One rival remains.
More. Golly, they were weak.
Ok, le temple. Oh, bonjour.
I have to fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard.
The insolence.
Le Carvalicorne. Bombardé.
You're mine!
Oh mais je suis un mangue. Non, il nous modifie. Ah mais... Oh, regardez-le. J'ai fait... Eh mais attends, mes potes ils sont morts. Attends, mais démodifie-toi là. Mais putain, le sur a fait modifier. Mais démodifie-toi. Au secours. Ah, sauve tes amis là.
I'm on it!
My thanks.
Take this!
Spirits. This event calls for the elemental vessel. Undi.
You're mine!
Not drop your differences until the very end.
Okay.
Ok, merci pas le minou, hein.
Subsequent strikes.
Bon, attends, il faut qu'on heal l'autre zinzin. Quoique, attends, peut-être qu'on peut le faire après. Sans devoir dépenser d'objets.
This is kinda exciting. Is this?
Des mogs à la maison.
Got some syrup.
La série, en gros, ça parle d'une meuf. Merci. Merci pour les détails.
Let me see. A rare item. Come forth. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Hey, mon baby! Ok.
Got some syrup.
Pas les one-shot tous d'un coup, l'eau. Faut quand même qu'on soigne l'autre zinzin, on n'a pas le choix.
Here, use this.
Hasta la luego!
Here I
For your
come!
assistance.
Thanks. You're mine.
Attention, attention! Aïe!
I'm only just getting started. See? Take this.
Oh, mais il a fini avec son Kamehameha, lui, là!
Take this.
Wesh!
You're mine.
Back up!
Surrender! May this momentum motivate us.
Let me see. A rare item. Power of mana. Thanks for the pick-me-up. So all souls return to the mana tree eventually. In that case, I wonder if Orin and Liza are back yet. Hey everyone. We made it.
Val, I am sure your voice has reached them.
Ça y est, on est arrivé, mesdames et messieurs.
Yes.
Nous sommes au pied.
Please work.
Ben, je m'attends à une dinguerie, là.
Brimming with
Je m'attends à une dinguerie.
power.
Open your eyes, guys. Open your eyes. Regardez, on est à l'arbre de Manor. Slay. Va se passer une dinguerie.
The path stops here.
Ah,
Then how do we get to the mana goddess?
Fairy could well have indicated the wrong route through the sanctuary. Her directions were vague at best.
Do not doubt that you are on the correct path.
It's Vidi's, the White Dragon Princess. Golly, what are you doing here?
You, your companions, and even I must face whatever future lies ahead of us.
c'est la maman de Ramco.
Don't worry. Vidi's is like Trent, an emissary of the goddess.
Can you tell us how to continue on the path ahead?
I am the keeper of the future. How you choose to proceed depends on the answers you provide. There are many roads you may take, each with their own consequences. Do you understand?
Oh my god.
I think so. We have a choice to complete the pilgrimage, or not. But that decision is why we've come to the goddess. Please, let us speak to her and ask for her wisdom.
After learning the truth, how will you feel? Will you accept it?
The truth?
Have you the strength to face the truth of this world? I do not know the depth of your conviction, what resides within your heart. Make me understand your intent. Your hearts will lead you along the path you seek.
Okay?
She wants actions, not words then.
Mais qu'est-ce que...
Convince her of our conviction.
You won't want to miss a moment of this, Vidi's.
I do not intend to blink. Now come.
Mais quoi? Mais... Elle veut prouver notre force. Enfin, elle veut qu'on prouve notre force.
Summon the spirits to our side.
When tilling the lands to bear fruit, one must bear in mind the myriad disasters they will face. Extinguish the bane that threatens to incinerate all.
Really think about what she's telling us.
Test your might.
Ils vont faire un choix?
You're mine!
That is incorrect.
Quoi? Comment ça? C'est incorrect!
Oh no, that was wrong?
Mais comment ça? That was wrong!
She's summoning something. Look out!
Elle prépare un sort, mais qu'est-ce que...
Take this! Do you think you can handle this?
On les défonce, on les défonce.
Behold your next trial.
Mais qu'est-ce que... You're crazy girl!
As many rounds as it takes.
Attends. Faut lire.
Though mortals yearn for the future, they are hindered by the shackles of their past. Expel the knowledge that leads mortals astray.
This one's a toughie. What should we do?
Think carefully.
Mais en plus, ça a disparu! Oh, vas-y, fuck it. Je sais pas ce qu'elle me veut. Moi, j'en peux plus.
That's correct.
Oh putain, j'ai réussi! Slay! Mais faut quand même leur niquer la gueule! Oh, what the fuck!
Prepare your final trial.
Elle a pris cher, elle a pris cher.
Final one?
Vas-y, vas-y. Envoie.
Then we go all out.
Ain't over till it's over.
Feu, glace et ténèbres
As
encore?
all of light, surely you can decipher the truth from that which is false. Discern your truth, and yours alone.
Elle est conne ou quoi? Bah, je sais pas ce que tu veux!
Something I can figure out? Let me think.
Think carefully.
Trouvez votre vérité.
Get out that
Ina, le feu!
Take this.
That is incorrect.
Ah, merde. En même temps, je sais pas! On a une chance sur 3!
That was wrong.
Oh fuck!
I will show you tragedy.
Oh fuck! Oh là là!
Summoning something. Look out.
Elle devient crazy, elle devient crazy, elle devient crazy!
Here, use this.
A riddle.
Elle devient crazy, elle devient crazy!
Shall we offer a reply in return?
Putain, attendez. Il me faut mon ulti là, il me faut mon ulti là! Envoie l'ulti!
Unleashing my full power.
Bah bravo, je crois, hein. Bravo, hein, GG, hein. On est gentils, nous.
Now it is clear to me. Those strong enough to break free of their fate. Long have we prayed for pilgrims such as yourselves.
Ok.
You may be the heroes that the goddess of mana has needed all along. Go forth and create your own future.
Thank you, Vidiz.
Comment ça, thank you, il a failli nous assassiner? T'as rien compris, lui. Ça y est, c'est bon. Allez, go, hein. OMG, guys. Alors, peut-être... Alors, je vais voir ce qui se passe une fois qu'on est là-bas. Après tout ce temps.
Aha! Nice to see that this place hasn't changed. No monsters either. Looks just like it did back in Fadiel times.
Oh, la
You
fake.
have had a long journey, but the mana tree is just ahead.
A long and laborious journey indeed.
The Om's final destination.
And yet, we aren't here to offer our souls like those that came before us. We need to meet with the goddess.
OMG. L'arbre de mana! Damn!
The Ohms have arrived.
Coda?
Oh,
Huh?
I am the guardian of this sanctuary.
There are humans living within the barrier?
il me ressemble
That's
beaucoup.
news to me.
Living? No. I am but a strong will given form. Consider me like one of the spirits. To put it in terms you may understand, I am the first in the long legacy of soul guards.
Ok.
You passed Vidi's trial admirably, Val. I should not be surprised given that you are of my own bloodline.
You're my ancestor?
If we assume that long ago, people from Tiania were chosen to stand guard over the mana goddess, and that practice has held over to this very day. Aha! Then he is the origin of the Soul Guard tradition.
C'est mon arrière grand-père.
Since I first accepted it. Protect the goddess of mana.
Do you know where we can find her, Guardian Coda? We need to speak with the goddess as soon as possible.
You may refer to me as simply Coda. Trent and Vidi's have relayed your current plight to me. Come. I will take you to the mana goddess.
On attend que ça là. Vas-y, on attend que ça. Oh merde, je me suis trompé, attendez.
One of my ancestors is here? In the sanctuary? Well, I can't keep him or the mana goddess waiting. Time to go.
Je voulais enlever ma cam, parce que c'est joli. Bon, il marche un peu lentement, hein, je suis navré, mais c'est joli. Avec la flotte. Come on, goddess! Là, c'est déjà Faye qui arrive. Hors de question. Hein. Ah, j'espère que je... Ne mettez pas la musique, s'il vous plaît, elle dure trop longtemps. Ok, vas-y. On est ready, là. Et moi je suis habillé en dark. Ça va pas du tout avec l'ambiance là.
Goddess of Mana. I'm Val, and these are my friends. We've come here to ask for a moment of your time, before we offer our souls. Delafos has broken free of his seal, and is going around the world setting the Benevodons loose.
His only goal is to get his revenge on you, goddess. You have to do something.
We have so many questions to ask. About Delafos and Core Stones, and my strange ability. All of it.
Goddess?
I promise we're telling the truth. Please listen to us.
We fully intend to sacrifice our souls when the time comes. But first, we have to protect the world from this danger.
Oh! Ah non. C'est le mec.
She cannot hear you. The goddess of mana is unreachable in her slumber.
Et pourquoi tu nous as pas dit ça avant?
She has not once awakened since she first fell into this long, long sleep.
Not a single source I have read has ever referenced that the goddess was in this state.
No one has ever been allowed this deep within the sanctuary. Her condition is not known to any others.
But De La Deilephos is breathing down our necks. The
Je pense
goddess
que
was our last hope.
elle a mal à l'estomac comme Kevin Salsa.
How did she end up like this?
Vidiz believes that you can be trusted to make your own decisions. So, I will tell you.
Opération
Tell you how this all came to be. The truth behind this world.
On peut
What could have
plus.
happened to the goddess?
Kevin Salsa, la
Coda should have some
déesse.
answers at least.
On est venu ici tout ça pour se remettre, à se voir mettre en remis. La honte. Tous les élémentaires. Oula.
Fadiel, the world as it was once known in the distant past, was made up of 5 realms: the spirit realm, the mortal realm, the mystic realm, the ethereal realm, and the arboreal realm.
Okay.
Mana power once flowed freely through these places, and Fadiel knew only peace and prosperity. Until one day, mortals, in their greed, sought to use that power for warfare.
Toujours les humains. Hein.
The flow of mana was disrupted, and the 5 realms became perilously unbalanced. The mortal realm consumed an enormous amount of mana, plunging the mystic realm, home to the Benevodons, into disarray. The divide between the realms weakened to the point that all worlds merged into one. When the mana dried up, the monsters unleashed their wrath.
The discord that had driven people to degrade the powers of mana ended, and their battle against the Benevodons began.
The goddess wished to save the mortals from suffering at the hands of the Benevodons. So she asked Fairy, her emissary, to find Deilephos, name him her champion, and bequeath unto him the Mana Sword. And as promised, he successfully subdued all 8 Benevodons. However, he refused to return the Mana Sword, and instead swore revenge against the goddess. After the death of Cerulean.
Ah, c'était bien une histoire
Is that what
fake
changed Deilephos so drastically?
qu'ils nous ont raconté là au théâtre.
Lost the person most dear to him.
Sounds like Deilephos
Fake
couldn't come to terms
news!
with their passing.
They're
Indeed.
eating the cats, they're
Deilephos
eating the
saw no reason
dogs!
to care about a world
Fake
bereft of the
news!
one he loved. So he turned against the Mana Goddess. She ended up using all her strength to preserve a corrupted world. With her power exhausted, the goddess then fell into a deep sleep. It was up to the guardian of the sanctuary, namely me, to stand against Deilephos with the help of the elementals.
OMG.
But it was not enough. We struck each other at the same time, resulting in his stone imprisonment and my destruction. Only my will survived. If only I had been stronger.
Oh non, il a flop.
So, Coda, Deilephos, and I all carry the same pain within us.
Putain, le lore, guys, le lore!
So you're the one responsible for that boulder by the entrance, huh, Coda?
Yes, though he managed to break free regardless. With the help of the elementals, I was able to divide Deilephos' terrible power and seal it away with the Benevodons scattered across the land. But I underestimated the strength of his hatred. His power was steeped in animosity, which bled into the surrounding lands, creating horrible disasters in its wake. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure. The wind will rage and the winged fall flightless. Pure waters will run foul and disease spread. Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. Verdant lands will wither away and seeds will cease to sprout. The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Darkness will deepen, breeding monsters in its wake. The moon's hold over time will splinter, depriving all beings of logic. What people refer to as prophesied disasters are actually the curse of Deilephos's power upon the land.
Then, the source of these disasters was never the Benevodons at all. It was a curse, brought about by a single man's folly, from the very start.
Strong emotions revitalize mana power. In addition, Deilephos had access to the energy from the mana sword itself. The elementals tried to stop Deilephos's curse from running rampant. Their powers suppressed the worst effects from taking hold. But with the 5 realms now combined, the flow of mana slowed to a trickle. Elementals couldn't maintain that balance indefinitely. And so, without anything to check its dangerous powers, the effects of the curse spread throughout the entire world. Tortured by the curse of Deilephos, mortals turned to the goddess for help and offered up sacrifices. Alms. Alms would travel to the mana tree and freely give up their souls, their life force, to the sleeping goddess. As I mentioned, strong emotions bring about mana power. With the souls from faithful alms, the flow of mana was rejuvenated, for a time. Powers restored, the elementals could once again suppress the effects of the curse. But after 4 years, their stores of mana would once again run dry.
That's why the alms have to go to the mana tree to stop disaster from befalling our villages.
At the end of their pilgrimage, I would change the alms into core stones to give to the goddess.
Core stones? Wait, you can...
Yes, Val. Your ability was passed down through my bloodline. Originally, it was used to return monsters to the flow of mana. Reintroducing life into the flow of mana was how Fadiel maintained balance.
So then, what I did to Hina...
Oh, Val.
Sooner or later, that fate was waiting for her in the end.
Yes, as it waits for all alms who come to the mana tree. Your souls will be given to the goddess to protect the cycle of mana, including the soul of the Alm of Earth that you possess.
Liza's?
Ah oui.
This is all we can do until the mana goddess reawakens.
What's that?
The barrier is under siege.
Oh non.
Whoa, what is going on?
Oh la tempête.
It's probably the Benevodons. Looks like they're trying to break through.
This is Deilephos' doing.
Attention! Non! You're crazy! You're crazy! Lâchez-moi! What the hell? On se fait gang de
What happened to the
porn!
sanctuary?
There is no need for alarm. The Nevedons hold great power. Not as great as the sanctuary
Tu
itself.
penses? J'ai un doute là. Hein. Mais c'est qui lui? Ils sont partis? On les a tous vus. Il y avait une grenouille.
They're retreating.
Une grenouille magique.
Good.
There is no sign of the man himself. Perhaps Deilephos intended this attack to serve as a diversion?
Deilephos and the Benevodons are still a threat to us all, just like in the past.
Things aren't looking so good for the world if these monsters run free.
If the goddess is unable to grant us aid, we must muster our own forces. It is our chance to fix the future.
Our loved ones need protection. I'll do it alone if I have to.
We've already defeated 3 of these things. The remaining 5 will be a piece of cake.
Slay!
Coda, we need time. I promise we will offer up our souls, but we have to take care of the world first. We will stop the rest of the Benevodons and Deilophos before he hurts anyone else.
I do not have the power to stop you either way. Do what you feel is right. The decision to fight should be left to the living. It is your duty, as protecting the sanctuary is mine.
Un coup de
I
soleil là.
believe your group of alms has untold potential to rejuvenate the flow of mana. And more.
More what?
It is not important. What matters is that as long as Deilophos has the mana sword, he will continue his assault on the sanctuary, and the goddess kept safe within.
Then we'll just have to reclaim the sword ourselves. It's the only way to keep disaster at bay.
Returning the sword to its rightful place wouldn't hurt either.
You should keep the core stone of the Alm of Earth. Abiding by the will of the alms is important, after all.
Coda is putting a lot of faith in you. I think you'll be able to handle the road ahead as well.
Vidiz has also acknowledged their worthiness. It is time that I trusted in people once more. Though I cannot lend you my own power, I can at least release that of this little one.
Oh? Bébé Ramco? Il y avait sa maman avant, là, on a vu sa maman. On a terminé le chapitre 6. Ah, il était rapide. Il va évoluer comme les Pokémon! Il évolue! L'évolution! Il est passé niveau 30! Oh, il a une touffe! Ah oui, il est gros, là! Ah oui, c'est la big évolution! Il a une touffe de cheveux, JPEP, il a une wig! Non mais qui lui a donné la wig de Val?
Ramco, is that you? What happened to you?
Oh la wig!
I do believe this is the sacred beast Flammy. Ramco must have been Flammy the entire time.
Hein?
Flammy has made many documented visits to our world, but I never dreamed I would be in her presence.
Oh, I get it. Ramco was just another form of Flammy to begin with.
Her wings are the fastest way to convey you to the Benevodons.
Oh?
Make haste, Alms.
Thanks.
Comment ça il s'appelle Flammy maintenant là? Oh bisous, je m'en vais! Il aurait pu au moins se poser, histoire qu'on monte sur son dos, quoi, ce gros bâtard. Oh oui, on s'envole! On est monté sur Flammy pour la première fois. Attends, est-ce qu'on va pouvoir voler? Comme avec la tortue? Je pense que c'est pour se téléporter, non?
Flammy can take you anywhere in the world you want to go.
Ramco, you got so big. Big and strong enough to carry all of us. All the little ones grow up so fast.
Remember that Flammy's power can only fly you around for so long.
Comment ça?
She'll revert back to her cup form when you land.
Ah, ok.
Just use the Flammy drum to summon her whenever you need to fly.
Ah, il redevient bébou quand on est par terre.
Whoa! Now then, what's your plan of action?
If I may, would you be so kind as to return me to Lagrazzo?
Mais comment ça?
She says it would be her pleasure.
On a des méchants à tuer, la hache là. Qu'est-ce que tu nous racontes? Bah, attends, j'espère qu'il y a un bop. Oh oui!
Now then, with Ramco's permission, shall we be off to Lagrazzo?
It's colder in the sky than I thought. Is everyone keeping warm?
Thanks to Ramco's cozy coat, I am more than comfortable.
The ground looks so small from up here.
It feels a lot more spread out when you have to walk, huh?
Regardez, on vole! Ah, c'est mieux que la tortue, hein, ça c'est vrai. Hein. Ah, mais c'est pour ça que c'est grâce à lui qu'on va aller sur l'île volante. Bah oui, it all makes sense now. Ah, mais moi je veux pas de cheap viewers, j'en ai déjà. Bon, il faut qu'on aille chez les Lograzzo là. Bon, la musique de la tortue est quand même un peu plus swag. Hein.
We'll be relying on her a lot from now on.
Thanks for all the help, Ramco. You're the best.
You're the best, Ramco! Comment on fait? Ah. Voilà. Ah, je peux me téléporter où je veux. C'est quoi chez viewers? Non mais ils veulent que j'achète des viewers dans MDR. Sauf que le lien il s'affiche pas vu que je permets pas aux gens d'envoyer des liens. Je deviens crazy. Bon, il faut qu'on trouve un endroit pour sauvegarder et ensuite ciao. Il est minuit 20, bon ça va, on est vendredi soir. Mais bon.
An
Eh oui.
excellent landing, young Ramco. Brava! Now then, I will begin the process of compiling what I observed within the sanctuary for analysis.
Il veut se casser en fait. Bah voilà, c'était sûr.
It grieves me to say it.
Non mais
But I
MDR.
must decline.
H, il a tout
Keep in
compris.
mind that I want a full report on your
H, il fait trop genre, il a des choses plus intéressantes à faire. Comme ça, il vient pas risquer sa vie en tuant les créatures démoniaques.
It's okay that you want to analyze your data, but please don't let the information that Coda entrusted you with turn into gossip.
Of course. Not to worry. I take great pains to compile my notes in secrecy.
If it isn't the head curator and the rest of the arms, you're safe. Oh, we were worried when we heard the Benevatons were attacking the Mana Tree.
I am as well as can be expected, thanks to the Mana Goddess's barrier. Word of the Benevatons' revival has spread, I see. Have you determined where the monsters have appeared, perchance?
Reports indicate that disaster is spreading to the lands that house the Benevatons. Besseroth, Benevadon of Wind, has been spotted in the Vale of Longrin. And Tormarni, Benevadon of the Moon, near Aetern.
Ah, c'est la grenouille, je pense.
Gandum, Benevadon of Water, was seen outside of Illistana.
Bah oui, bah oui, bah oui.
While the Benevadon of Wood, Florit, is stalking Vertius Burrow as we speak. Scribes have already been
Et le
sent
cinquième,
afield
c'est
to collect
lequel?
what information they can.
On a tué lumière,
The
ténèbres,
Benevadon of
éther.
Fire has not been accounted for.
Ah oui, le
Is there
fire.
no word of Volkibel?
Bah il est à Tiana, c'est
No
sûr.
reports out of the Tiania area as of yet. Our theory is that the Fire Benevadon still slumbers.
Bon, on l'a vu tout à l'heure, oh là là.
I see. I suppose that is good news. It seems you all have 4 Benevadons to take care of at present.
I can feel it. The flow of mana power in each area has changed. You could start in any location, but time is of the essence.
Ah. On peut les faire dans l'ordre.
An emissary of the
Non,
goddess.
mardi, on va se taper sur la gueule,
What a
guys.
singular wing shape. Would you mind if I sketched it?
I'm afraid I'm in a hurry.
Oh la
We should
dinguerie.
get going too. Good luck, Aish.
Farewell. We will meet again soon, I'm sure.
Mon Dieu. Quoi?
Let's focus on the 4 monsters we know of. So, Val, what'll it be?
Leave it to me. We can head out now.
Non mais laissez-moi en fait sauvegarder. Guys, je vous laisse choisir vu que vous êtes là ce soir. Alors on a quoi? On a le méchant... Mais non.
Off to check in on Verdius Burrow? Rumor has it that Florid, the Benevodon of Wood, is awake. Yeah, my friends won't know if something's wrong if they're all asleep.
Mais attends, mais laisse-moi regarder les options. On a le méchant du bois. Ensuite, on a le méchant de l'eau.
Going to check on Illistana? Hopefully Gandum, the Benevodon of Water, isn't causing any waves.
Le vent. Pour Karina, c'est vrai que c'est la première qu'on a vue. Hein. En vrai, on pourrait les faire dans cet ordre-là. Parce qu'il y a vent. Ouais, c'est Karina, Morley, Palmina et Julei. Ouais. On peut faire l'ordre du jeu, quoi. Enfin, l'ordre des persos. Alors, le vent, c'était où? C'est là-bas? Oui, c'est là. Dans la vallée du vin!
You're headed toward Longren, I see. Be careful. I can sense Besseroth's presence near the Veil of Wind.
Not quite the homecoming I pictured. I mean, I didn't picture coming home.
Tu vas revoir ta famille, Karina.
Is everyone okay?
No matter what, you should be proud of what you've accomplished, Karina. Isn't that right, Ramco?
Ah, le gros nounours. Allez à l'onglo! Oh, j'ai mon curseur en haut à droite. Laissez-moi sauvegarder, s'il vous plaît. Imaginez, là, il m'envoie direct en boss fight. Ah, de retour à la
What's
maison.
up with this wind?
Whoa! Veil of Wind? More like Veil of Hurricanes. You live like this, Karina?
You live like this?
No one lives like this. A Benevodon is behind this gale.
Comme
I
le
bet
mème.
Lucre on it.
Speaking of which, where is it?
Fairy! Hey, Fairy!
Nothing. Nary a peep from Fairy. She may have been blown off course before she arrived.
Well, we should probably check with the chief anyway. Out of everyone in town, he's most likely to have an idea of what's going on in the Vale.
Super!
The chief is sure to know what's going on in Longren. Hey!
La viande de quoi? De bec-bec. Mais de ouf. Et bien voilà, mesdames et messieurs, on est de retour au village du vent, comme au tout début du jeu. Ah mais il y a encore une quête secondaire là-bas. Il y a plein de quêtes secondaires! Oh fuck them! On ira les récupérer la prochaine fois, hein, MDR.
Let's plan our next move.
Des gros malades. On a 24h36 minutes de jeu. Hein. Normalement on s'approche de la fin là petit à petit. C'est sûr. Merci YouTube d'avoir regardé cet épisode de Visions of Manor. J'espère que ça vous a plu, mettez un like, mettez un commentaire bien sûr. Et rendez-vous les prochaines fois sur Twitch, les mardis et vendredis à partir de 20h, bien sûr. Les liens sont dans la description. Abonnez-vous. C'est très important. Voilà, regardez-moi ces beaux moulins à vent. Ils sont à deux doigts de se décrocher, tellement il y a du vent. Bye bye YouTube! Gros bisous, bye bye! Je vais me cracher dessus en même temps. Au revoir et venez sur Twitch!